From the rail out, we have number 1, Tobin's Fusion, Gilles Barrio. The 2, Cocaine Hall, Gerald Gallant. The 3, Flying Cowboy, Wayne Watson. The 4, Pinch of Paradise, and Phil Reed. The 5, Sweet Cam of Mine, Mark Haig. And the 6, Battle Gear, Stephen Treitz. Compact field of 6. The first race here in the Harbor City, it is post time. Here they come. Off and pacing from the far outside, that's Battle Gear leaving out. From the inside, the Flying Cowboy on the outside. Sweet Cam of Mine, Pinch of Paradise gets away in 4th. Tobin's Fusion is 5th, and the early trailer is Cocaine Hall. Out of the first turn and on up the backstretch, that is Battle Gear, and Stephen Treitz freewheeling here on the lead. The Flying Cowboy second. Here comes a move from Sweet Cam of Mine. She drives the outside and looks for the lead. A winner 2 weeks ago here. That's Sweet Cam of Mine and Mark Haig now clearing to the front. The opening quarter was reached 29-2. It is Sweet Cam of Mine and reign to Mark Haig. Second is Battle Gear. Third, the Flying Cowboy. Fourth is Pinch of Paradise. The 2-year-old Tobin's Fusion got away in 5th, and Cocaine Hall trails as they straighten up in front of the judges' stand for the first time. That is Sweet Cam of Mine. Just loose on the lead here for Mr. Haig. Second, now tightening up, is Battle Gear. The Flying Cowboy asked to pick it up in 3rd. First to move on the outside, that's Tobin's Fusion. They were over the half. 1 minute and 2 fifths. Nice fractions here for these young pacers. It's Sweet Cam of Mine and Mark Haig on the front. Battle Gear tightens up in 2nd. Here comes the 2-year-old Tobin's Fusion, drives the outside. 3rd is the Flying Cowboy. Pinch of Paradise now picks up 2nd over cover, and Cocaine Hall is still trailing. On down the backside, that is Sweet Cam of Mine. She's told the tail to 3/4, but on the outside now, that's Tobin's Fusion getting a little closer. 3/4 has reached 1:31-3. It's Sweet Cam of Mine on the front. Second on the outside, Tobin's Fusion. Battle Gear awaits the passing lane. Second over, if good enough, is Pinch of Paradise. Flying Cowboy and Cocaine Hall trails. They're down the stretch. It is Sweet Cam of Mine. On the outside, Tobin's Fusion. The 2-year-old is closer. Up the rail comes Battle Gear. Pinch of Paradise on the far outside. It's Tobin's Fusion. She stole the headline at the deadline. On the inside, that was Battle Gear, and Pinch of Paradise were close for second. Time for the mile, 2:02.1. Now parading back in front of the grandstand. First start in this young colt's career, and he is a winner. He is the 1 entry, Tobin's Fusion. Brown Colt 2 by Western Paradise out of the mare Hot Fusion, she by Arts Conquest. The pacer is trained and driven by Gilles Barrio for owners Boyd McDonald Produce Limited, Dan Ross, and Charles Seymour. The colt was impressive today. He had to come first over. Showed a gutsy performance getting the job done. New lifetime record of 2:02. The colt shaved 4/5 of a second off his qualifying time. The start of a promising career. The 2 is Making Art, Steve Mason. 3, Hello America, Mike Downey. The 4, Ryan's Fancy, Scott Hubbard. The 5, Ultimate Hope, Mark Haig. Contact Jones is the 6 with Todd Treitz, and on the far outside, that's Super Shot and Sean McClellan. Race number 2, they're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. That's Hello America from the 3-hole, grabs the racetrack and assumes command. Ryan's Fancy drops in 2nd. Ultimate Hope from the far outside gets away 3rd. Contact Jones is 4th. Bean's Legacy 5th. Super Shot yet to settle on the outside, and your early trailer is Making Art. They come out of the first turn and on up the backstretch. That is Hello America and Mike Downey freewheeling here on the lead. Second is Ryan's Fancy. Third, Ultimate Hope. Contact Jones got away in fourth. Bian's Legacy a little ways back in fifth. Making Art is sixth, and a lot of work to do for Super Shot. He trails early. They arrived at the opening quarter 29-1. That's Hello America on the front. Second is Ryan's Fancy. Third, with a decision to make, that's Ultimate Hope. Fourth is Contact Jones. Bian's Legacy tightens up a bit in fifth. Then we have Making Art, and from the backfield, Super Shot gets underway. They come in front of us for the first time. That's Hello America under a tight rein here to Mr. Downey. First over and trying the outside, that's Ultimate Hope. They pass the half, a minute flat. That is Hello America on the lead. Ryan's Fancy second. Ultimate Hope gets a little closer now from third. Contact Jones tightens up in fourth. Bian's Legacy fifth. Making Art not keeping up, and Super Shot can't get around. They go down the backstride. That's Hello America on the lead. Ultimate Hope to her wheel, but no further. Second is Ryan's Fancy. Contact Jones drives the inside. Bian's Legacy takes the outside. They reach three quarters, 129-2. Hello America gets a little tap on the tail, and she opens up a half a length. Ryan's Fancy right there with her. Contact Jones has never left the rail, and he's up to third. They come up for the top of the stretch, and it's Hello America to the outside. Ryan's Fancy. Contact Jones swings three wide. They're into the stretch. Hello America. Downey's gone to the well. Ryan's Fancy on the outside. They're in deep stretch. Hello America. Making Art from out of the clouds got second. Ryan's Fancy's third. Time for that mile, 2 minutes, 4/5. The 6-year-old daughter of All-American Ingot steps to a race record for this year of 2 minutes and 4/5. She was on top at every call. Hello America, owner Ellen Stevenson's got to be happy with that effort today. She's your winner, 2 minutes and 4. Chris Davies, 6, Big Brown Ben, and the 7, Lanny with Todd Trites. This field is now in the hands of the starter. It is post time. The gate is at the top of the stretch. Here they come. Off and pacing, Dance With Me Molly from the center of the gate leaves out from the inside. That's KJ's Kenny on the far outside. Lanny leaves out there 3 wide into the first turn. KJ's Kenny has the lead. Few steps there from Dance With Me Molly. They come out of the turn up the back stretch on the outside. Lanny now surges out and takes over command. It's Lanny and Todd Trites from the far outside. They have reached their destination. They're on the front end as they head to the opening quarter. That's Lanny and Todd Trites. KJ's Kenny is second. Dance With Me Molly third. Settlement Request is fourth. They were by that quarter 28-3 from the 7 hole. That's Lanny freewheeling here on the lead for Todd Trites. KJ's Kenny is second. Dance With Me Molly third. Settlement Request got away in fourth. That's OK Elegant fifth. The Viking Prince is sixth. And your early trailer, Big Brown Ben, they straightened up in front of the fans for the first time, and Lanny cut loose by about 4 here for Mr. Trites. KJ's Kenny is second. Dance With Me Molly third. Settlement Request eyes the outside. They were over the half. A minute and 2/5. That is Lanny, still by about 3. KJ's Kenny is second. Dance With Me Molly third. The 2-year-old first-time starter. Settlement Request is fourth. OK Elegant lacks racing room. Move to the outside now. Here comes Big Brown Ben. They're on up the back stretch. Lanny, Trites asked him to move on, and he does. He opens up 2. KJ's Kenny is second. Third on the outside, Dance With Me Molly. Settlement Request will try the inside from here. Big Brown Ben second over in fifth. They reach 3 quarters, 131 flat. Lanny still by a length and a half. KJ's Kenny, the long shot, still second. Dance With Me Molly's dancing with Gordy first over as they round the far turn. Lanny still on the lead. KJ's Kenny is second. Dance With Me Molly third. Settlement Request looks for room. Big Brown Ben swings wide. They're into the stretch, and it's Lanny up the inside. KJ's Kenny on the outside. Dance With Me Molly. They're in deep stretch. Lanny needs the line. Dance With Me Molly. KJ's Kenny. Photo time. Well, let's give it to Dance With Me Molly and Gord Hennessy. Looked like Lanny second. It's close for third. Time for the mile was 2:02 and 4. That was Dance With Me, Molly. Now parading him back in front of the grandstand. The winner of this afternoon's third race, that's Dance With Me, Molly, and driver Gord Hennessy. She is a homebred from the Gray family, owned by and trained by Belinda Gray of St. John. Driven to victory by Gord Hennessy. Dance With Me, Molly, a maiden victory here. She showed it. She did it the hard way. She came first over, 2:02 and 4. That's her first win, hopefully of many in her career. She is the 4 entry. She is your winner. Dance With Me, Molly. Starters for race number 4. Now assembling on the backstretch. It is post time. From the rail out, we have Full of Finesse with Todd Trites. Lyra Lyra, Gilles Berriot. New Coast Typhoon and Mark Haig. Your 4 entry, Villa Max and Ed Harvey. The 5, Ashby Corner and Stephen Trites. Far outside, number 6, Michael Pleasure's Gord Hennessy. Gate reaches the top of the stretch. Here they come. Off and pacing, Michael's Pleasure from the far outside gets away good. Lyra Lyra from the 2-hole. That's Full of Finesse with rail control and not wanting to give it up, but does. Lyra Lyra now to the front. Full of Finesse in second. Michael's Pleasure settles away third. That's New Coast Typhoon fourth. Villa Max is fifth, and Ashby Corner can see them all. They're on up the backstretch. Lyra Lyra by 2 lengths for Gilles Berriot. Full of Finesse now tightens in from second. Michael's Pleasure is third, back to fourth. That's New Coast Typhoon, Villa Max, and Ashby Corner. They arrived at the opening quarter 29 and 1. That's Lyra Lyra on the front end here. Second is Full of Finesse. Third, Michael's Pleasure. Back to fourth is New Coast Typhoon. Villa Max is fifth, and Ashby Corner trails the field. Round the turn in front of the grandstand first time. That's Lyra Lyra and Gilles Berriot on the front end. Full of Finesse is second. Michael's Pleasure third. New Coast Typhoon fourth. Villa Max is fifth, and nobody yet to move. Ashby Corner trails the field. They were by the half, 60 seconds flat. Thanks, Vance. Lyra Lyra is on the front end. Second is Full of Finesse. First over, here comes Michael's Pleasure. New Coast Typhoon takes the cover. Villa Max is fifth. Ashby Corner's going to try the inside. On up the backstretch, Lyra Lyra still under a tight rind to Gilles Berriot. Michael's Pleasure on the outside. Full of Finesse will await the passing lane. New Coast Typhoon is fourth. Villa Max fifth, Ashby Corner 3/4, 1:30 and 3. It's Lyra Lyra by a neck. Michael's Pleasure right at him. Full of Finesse awaits the passing lane. 3 wide. New Coast Typhoon is under a drive. They hit the top of the stretch. Lyra Lyra opens up a length. Back to the inside for Full of Finesse. Michael's Pleasure on the outside. They're in deep stretch. Lyra Lyra left them behind. He's an easy winner this afternoon. Lyra Lyra got the job done. Villa Max up for second. Ashby Corner was third. Time for that mile, 2:01 and 2. Now parading back in front of the judges' stand with his second winner on the card. Gilles Berriot brings the 2 entry, Lyra Lyra. He is owned by Malcolm and June McKay and Christopher Davidson, of St. John, trained by Tommy Gunn. The 6-year-old son of Western Success from the dam CR Blaze of Glory steps to a record this year of 2:01 and 2, his first win on the season. Lyra Lyra, he got the money today. From the rail out, Eagle Sarah. 2, East Coast Down. 3, Dusty Lane Magnum. 4, Buster's Brother. 5, Edgewater Shadowfax. 6 is Meadowland Griffey. 7, Mackenzie Kate. Here comes the gate, race number 5. Off and pacing, Edgewater Shadowfax from the center of the gate. First away from the rail, that's Eagle Sarah to protect it. Dusty Lane Magnum drops in third on the outside. That's Meadowland Griffey getting away in fourth. East Coast Down His Fist, Buster's Brothers 6, and your early trailer, Mackenzie Kate. As they head up to the opening quarter, that's Eagle Sarah in line to Sean McClelligan on the front end. Edgewater Shadowfax gets away in second. Parked on the outside, Meadowland Griffey. Third at the rail, that's Dusty Lane Magnum. Missed the quarter time, folks. That's Eagle Sarah on top by about a length. Second is Edgewater Shadowfax. Yet to find a seat, that's Meadowland Griffey. Fourth at the rail, that's Dusty Lane Magnum. Buster's Brother now moves to the outside to follow cover. They straighten up in front of the grandstand first time. Eagle Sarah and Sean McLennan on the front end. Going the long, and I mean long, route this afternoon, that's Meadowland Griffey. Edgewater Shadowfax with the Garden Trip. They're by the half, 101 and 2. Eagle Sarah on the front. Edgewater Shadowfax. She could be a pocket rocket. Third on the inside, that's Dusty Lane Magnum. Fourth on the outside, Meadowland Griffey starts to get tired. 3 wide, here comes a move from the acclaimed horse. Buster's Brothers now into contention. On up the backstretch, Eagle Sarah McClennigan asks for more. Edgewater Shadowfax edges her way to the outside. 3 wide, Buster's Brother. That opens up the rail for Dusty Lane Magnum. 3/4, 131 and 3. Edgewater Shadowfax now gets to the leader and pokes a nose and head. On the inside, Eagle Sarah tries to find more. Buster's Brothers third. On the rail, Dusty Lane Magnum. Top of the stretch, Edgewater Shadowfax. She clears to the lead. At the pylons, Dusty Lane Magnum. They're in deep stretch. Edgewater Shadowfax. She's got it. Edgewater Shadowfax. Second was Eagle Sarah. It's close for third. Could have been any one of 3 of them. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 4. Now parading back to the winner's circle, where only the winner's allowed to go. It is your 5 entry, Edgewater Shadowfax. She's a 5-year-old mare by Fit for Life out of the mare Edgewater Crystal, she by Largo. She's owned in Fredericton by Linda Hughes and Bill Smythe. Trainer Mark Collett sent the filly out today in the capable hands of driver Lonnie Stokes. She was a first over victor. First over doesn't bother this mare, folks. She's one tough race mare. That's the 5 entry, Edgewater Shadowfax, 2:01 and 4. From the rail out, number 1, Hey You Hellion. 2, Woodmare Sand-Dollar. 3, Victory George. 4, Casimir Bad Moon Rising. The 5, I Wish I Wish. 6 is Fun on a Star. 7 horse, way out there, that's Man in Pink. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. Off and pacing, Casimir Bad Moon Rising with a surprise attack off the gate, assumes command into the first turn. Hey You Hellion gets away in second. Third, that's Victory George. Up the inside now, that's Woodmare Sand-Dollar. Getting away in fifth is I Wish I Wish. Sixth on the far outside is Man in Pink, and taking back the last, that's Fun on a Star. They're on way to the opening quarter, and we have a mutual disagreement. Casimir Bad Moon Rising wants the front, and Victory George never found a seat. They arrived at the quarter, 29 and 2. It is the teenager, Casimir Bad Moon Rising, freewheeling here on the lead. Second is Victory George going the long mile. Hey You Hellion plugs up the hole in third. Woodmare Sand-Dollar got away in fourth. First to move from the back, that's Man in Pink trying to catch cover. Fun on a Star. And I Wish are your 2 trailers. They're in front of the stands for the first time. It's Casimir Bad Moon Rising. Victory George on the outside. Hey You Hellion plugs the pocket. Woodmare Sand-Dollar at third to the rail. Second over, that's the Man in Pink. I Wish is sixth, and Fun on a Star trails. They're out of the turn and up the backstretch. Casimir Bad Moon Rising has them by 2. On the outside, Victory George comes back to second. Hey You Hellion still third. Woodmare Sand-Dollar second. second on the inside, and second over, that's man in pink. En route to 3/4, two classy veterans, Casimir Bad Moon Rising and Mike Downey. They've got them by 2. 3/4 was up, 130 and 1. Hey You Hellion second, 3 wide, man in pink for the drive. They're at the top of the stretch. There's a Bad Moon on the rise. It's Casimir Bad Moon Rising, and he's got them by 3. Hey You Hellion second, man in pink on the outside. A few dive to the rail, but they're in futile pursuit. Casimir Bad Moon Rising all shut down at the wire. Hey You Hellion was second. Photo for third. Looked like I wish at the rail. Time for the mile, 2 minutes and 4 fifths for the 14-year-old. And the winner of this afternoon's 6th race, the classy Casimir Bad Moon Rising, 14-year-old son of Make a Deal, out of the mare Join Me KV. She by River Rouge. She is owned by Dr. Mitchell Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Michael Downey. Casimir Bad Moon Rising, it's a rarity, folks. He's 14. He's still got his A game. He wins this afternoon, 2 minutes and 4 fifths. Nice old horse. Starters for the 7th race now assembling on the backstretch. This field is now in the hands of the starter. From the rail out, number 1, Remember the Doe. 2, Dance Hanover. 3, Lucky in Love. 4, Picking Up Chicks. 5, March Past. The 6, Ari's Andrew. And the 7, The Power of Grin. It is post time, race 7 at Exhibition Park. Here they come. Off and pacing, Dance Hanover. Quick us off the gate, grabs the early lead. Remember the Doe from the pylons, assumes second. Lucky in Love got away in third. Picking Up Chicks picks up fourth. March Past to the inside 5. Ari's Andrew takes back in 6th. And yet to settle, the 7, Power of Grin. On up the backstretch. That's Dance Hanover in line to Stephen Treitz, clear on the lead by a length. Second at the rail, that's Remember the Doe. Lucky in Love tags along from 3rd. Picking Up Chicks is 4th. Early movement from the 6th hole, that's Ari's Andrew, now 5th, now 4th. Back to 6th is March Past, and your early trailer, The Power of Grin. On round the turn, Dance Hanover. The classy 10-year-old son of Astraeos is on the front end. First over move now comes from Lucky in Love, and he is come to challenge. They straightened up in front of the grandstand first time. That is Dance Hanover on the front. Lucky in Love first over. Remember the Doe is second. Second over Ari's Andrew. Picking Up Chicks under tight lines in the 3-hole. That is 5th. 6 to the inside, March Past. And your trailer, The Power of Grin. On round the turn, Dance Hanover by 3/4 of a length. Second on the outside, Lucky in Love. Third at the rail, that's Remember the Doe. Ari's Andrew picked up the cover from 4th. Picking Up Chicks, nowhere to go in 5th. On down the backside, Dance Hanover, the classy veteran, opens up by 3. Lucky in Love on the outside, struggles to find the rail. At the rail, that's Remember the Doe. Second over, Ari's Andrew. They're by 3/4 in 130 and 3. It's Dance Hanover now by 5, and he turns it on. Dance Hanover all by himself. Lucky in Love is second. Remember the Doe is third. On through the stretch, Dance Hanover. This is an easy one for him, folks. Dance Hanover is your winner. Lucky in Love is second. Picking Up Chicks on the outside for third. Remember the Doe is fourth. Time for the mile, 1:59 and 2. Seven, the 2-entry Dance Hanover. He is owned by the Ultimate Stables of Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick, trained by Sifois Melanson, driven to his 43rd career victory by driver Stephen Treitz. The classy veteran paced his back half today, folks, at 57 and 3, last quarter 28 and 4. No slowing the old fella down. He is Dance Hanover. He is your winner. From the rail out, we have Armbro Comet. 2, Yankee Dancer. 3, Miss Paula D. 4, Going to the Chapel. 5, Do You Believe in Me? 6, Paladale. And from the far outside, Night Talker. It is post time. Race number 8 at Exhibition Park. Here they come. Off and pacing 3 wide off the gate. That's Armbro Comet protecting the rail. From the 2-hole, that's Yankee Dancer. Miss Paula D, still 3 on the outside, driving on. Going to the Chapel, got away in 4th. Do You Believe in Me is 5th. Paladale 6th, and your early trailer is Night Talker. On to the opening quarter. Miss Paula D now takes over from Armbro Comet. He sits 2nd. 3rd is Yankee Dancer. 4th, Going to the Chapel. 5th is Do You Believe in Me? 6, Paladale, and Night Talker trails. They were by the opening quarter, 28-3. Miss Paula D, Scott Hubbard's got him right where he wants her. She's on the front end here, and she opens up 2. Armbro Comet is 2nd. Back to 3rd, Yankee Dancer. Going to the Chapel, traveling along in 4th. Do You Believe in Me is 5th. Paladale 6th, and Night Talker trails. They straighten up in front of the judges' stand. First time, Miss Paula D by 3. Armbro Comet the closest to her. 3rd at the rail, that's Yankee Dancer. Going to the Chapel, going to the outside from 4th. Do You Believe in Me is 5th. They're by the half, 1 minute and 2 fifths. That's Miss Paula D by 2. Armbro Comet tries to tighten in. Going to the Chapel, 3rd on the outside. 4th at the rail, that's Yankee Dancer. 2nd over, Paladale. Do You Believe in Me is 5th. Night Talker still trails, but moves to the outside. Halfway down the backstretch, Miss Paula D under a drive. She's got them by 2. Armbro Comet still 2nd. Going to the Chapel is 3rd. 4th on the outside now, that's Paladale. They're by 3/4, 130 flat. Miss Paula D still by 2. Armbro Comet now 2nd. 3rd on the outside, going to the Chapel. Looks like a 3-horse race as they round the far turn. Miss Paula D on top. 2nd on the outside, that's the well-fed Armbro Comet, and he is closing down through the stretch. Miss Paula D, Armbro Comet on the outside. It's getting close at the wire. Miss Paula D, Armbro Comet, here's the line. Picture time! Looked like Miss Paula D at the wire. Armbro Comet was 2nd. Going to the Chapel was 3rd. Time for that mile, 2:01.3. Now parading back in front of the judges' stand, the winner of race number 8, Miss Paula D, the 5-year-old daughter of Yankee leader from the mare Camel Best, she by Bolvin's Dream. She's owned by Al Ross of St. John, trained by Andrew Ward. Miss Paula D is her name, and the front end is her game. She wired the field today in 2:01.3 for the driver, Mr. Scott Hubbard. That's Miss Paula D, her 2nd victory this year from 7 starts. 2:01.3. Two, Hyperion Blue Chip. 3, Rockstar Bayama. 4, Eloquent Desire. 5, Maiden Paris. Your 6th entry, Hot Shot Mindale. This field is now in control of the starter as they approach the top of the stretch. Your heavy favorite, Hyperion Blue Chip, looks for the old drop and pop. Here they come. Off and pacing the first 3, away the best from the rail, that's Ultimate Spirit. Hyperion Blue Chip gets away 2nd, Rockstar Bayama. Eloquent Desire fourth, Maiden Paris, and Hotshot Mindale. They're in program order as they round the first turn. That's Ultimate Spirit and Mark Haig on the front end. Hyperion Blue Chip is second. Rockstar by Emma looks at it from third. Fourth at the rail, that's Eloquent Desire. Maiden Paris is fifth, and Hotshot Mindale can see them all. They drive onto the opening quarter. That's Ultimate Spirit and Mark Haig. They stole it 30 seconds flat. That's Ultimate Spirit on the front end. Hyperion Blue Chip is second. Rockstar by Emma with a decision to make in third. Fourth is Eloquent Desire. Fifth, Maiden Paris. Hotshot Mindale trails but moves to the outside. They come off the turn, straighten up in front of us for the first time. That's Ultimate Spirit on the lead. Hyperion Blue Chip, the pocket rocket in second. Rockstar by Emma is third. Eloquent Desire stays in for fourth. Here's a move from the backfield, 3 wide. Hotshot Mindale now gets around. He's first over as they drive by the half. Pedestrian 102 and 3. Ultimate Spirit might have already stole it. Hyperion Blue Chips in the 2-hole. Rockstar by Emma is a handful third. Hotshot Mindale jams the outside lane. Second over, that's Maiden Paris. Eloquent Desire nowhere to go in 6. Halfway down the backside, Hagler's not sitting up yet. Ultimate Spirit, they haven't even challenged him. He's on top by a length and a half. Hyperion Blue Chip tightens up. 3 quarters, 1:30 and 2. That quarter was 30 and 2. They round the far turn. Ultimate Spirit has the lead. Hyperion Blue Chips getting ready for the drive. Rockstar by Emma will try the inside. Off the turn, down the stretch. Ultimate Spirit. Here comes Hyperion Blue Chip on the outside. Rockstar by Emma at the rail. Ultimate Spirit. He's ultimately tough in deep stretch. Hyperion Blue Chip, one last try. Ultimate Spirit. Hyperion Blue Chip, Rockstar by Emma. It was as easy as 1, 2, 3. Time for that mile, 2:02 and 3. Now parading back in front of the judges' stand, the winner of the 9th race. It is the 1 entry, Ultimate Spirit. Driven to victory by Mark Haig, the 5-year-old daughter of Too Funny for Words out of the mare Exciting Life, she by Life Sign. That is the 2nd winner today from the Ultimate stable. This fella here, Ultimate Spirit, ultra tough racehorse. They left him alone on the front too long. He was a winner in 2:02 and 1. This field is now in the hands of the starter. From the rail out, number 1, Bikini Beach. 2, Carl's Glory. 3, XL Panic. 4, the claimed entry, Cass Hall. 5, Melody's Cookie Boy. 6, Valid Appeal. Far outside 7, that's Windermere Nick. Competitive field of 7. On gate. Off stride before the start, that's the 3, XL Panic. There they go, off and pacing. Cass Hall pushed the gate out of his way as they said go. He assumes command. From the 2-hole, that's Carl's Glory getting away second. Third, that's Bikini Beach. Fourth, ducking in, that's Melody's Cookie Boy. Valid Appeal is 6th, and Windermere Nick is 7th. The early trailer after the break, that's XL Panic. On up the backside, that's Cass Hall and Mike Downey on the front end. Right there, second, that's Carl's Glory. Gapped out third to Bikini Beach. Fourth at the rail, Melody's Cookie Boy. Valid Appeal is 6th. Windermere Nick is 7th. They arrived at the quarter, 29 and 3. That's not a bad opener for Cass Hall. Second is Carl's Glory. Third at the rail, Bikini Beach. Fourth is Melody's Cookie Boy. Valid Appeal is 6th, and Windermere Nick. They straighten up in front of the judges' stand first time. That's Cass Hall and Mike Downey on the lead of about 2. Carl's Glory keeping up well in second. Third, Bikini Beach. Barrio asks her to pick it up a little bit from third. Fourth, that's Melody's Cookie Boy. Valid Appeal from 5th. They erase the half. 59 and 2. Cass Hall, a comfortable leader on the front end. Carl's Glory is second. Bikini Beach now catches the pack and eyes the outside. Melody's Cookie Boy derives from 4th. Valid Appeal is 5th. Windermere Nick trails. On up the backstretch, Cass Hall. Carl's Glory pulled the 2-hole. Thought about it. went back in. Bikini Beach is third. Melody's Cookie Boy is fourth. Valid Appeal now sixth. They're on past 3/4. Cass Hall, Downey just fed him his head, 128 and 2. The Veterans opens up by 2. Carl's Glory now struggles to stay with him. Bikini Beach to the outside. They're at the top of the stretch. Cass Hall, he's looking pretty good. Turn for home, Cass Hall. Carl's Glory is second. Bikini Beach to the outside. She's trying to score late, but it looks like a hat trick for the Downey stable today. That's Cass Hall. He's your winner. Cass Hall at the wire. Carl's Glory hung on to second. Bikini Beach was third. Time for that mile, 1:58 and 3. On the judges stand, the winner of race number 10, the Downey Show continues. This time, the 4 entry, Cass Hall. He is owned by Dr. Mitchell Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Michael Downey. The 9-year-old stud horse by Blissful Hall from the mare Cassie's Ann K, she by Armbro Walton. Steps to a race record for this year, 1:58 and 4. He made every call a winner. He is the 4. He is Cass Hall. From this race, number 4, Cass Hall, was claimed by Sean Dickinson of Woodstock. The hands of the starter from the rail out, Dusty Lane Oscar. 2, After Lunch Larry. 3, Magical Alex. 4, Forever Furness. 5, MD Hardly Success. The 6, Rackland Fine Line. And on the far outside, the 7 entry, Ideal Ticket. This field is on gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing. After Lunch Larry and Dusty Lane Oscar controls the rail into the first turn. Dusty Lane Oscar to the front. After Lunch Larry gets away second. From the far outside, that's Ideal Ticket looking for a seat. Gonna have to try the big one at the front end. They're up the backstretch. Dusty Lane Oscar with a decision to make. Ideal Ticket still driving on the outside. After Lunch Larry is third. Magical Alex got away fourth. Forever Finesse is fifth. MD Hardly Success and your early trailer Rackland Fine Line quarters up. 28 and 3 from the far outside. Ideal Ticket made the front. Dusty Lane Oscar's in the 2-hole. After Lunch Larry is third. Magical Alex fourth. Forever Finesse is fifth. MD Hardly Success. Rackland Fine Line trails the field. Straighten up in front of the stands for the first time. That is Ideal Ticket and Mark Haig loose on the lead. Dusty Lane Oscar in the 2-hole. After Lunch Larry is third. Magical Alex fourth. Forever Finesse fifth. MD Hardly Success sixth. Moving to the outside, Rackland Fine Line. They're by the half. 58 and 4. That is Ideal Ticket on the front end. Dusty Lane Oscar in the 2-hole. Here comes After Lunch Larry, drives the outside. Second over Forever Finesse. Magical Alex boxed in fifth. The other two aren't close yet. On way down the backside, After Lunch Larry now sticks his nose in front. Ideal Ticket tries to battle back. Second over Forever Finesse. Dusty Lane Oscar will have to wait for Sesame Street as they're around the far turn. 128 and 2. After Lunch Larry still there. Ideal Ticket battles back. Dusty Lane Oscar to the passing lane soon. Off the turn, down the lane. Ideal Ticket outside After Lunch Larry. Here comes Dusty Lane Oscar up the inside. They are getting close in deep stretch. Dusty Lane Oscar, Ideal Ticket at the wire. Dusty Lane Oscar got it. Ideal Ticket was second. After Lunch Larry's third. Time for that mile, 1:58 and 1. What a way to end the day. Now parading back in front of the judges stand, the winner of the feature. It is the 1 entry, Dusty Lane Oscar. He's owned, trained, and driven by Chris Davies. The pacer picks up his 5th win in 7 starts this year. He just missed his lifetime record, folks. 1:58 and 1. That's only 1/5 away. The 9-year-old son of Pans to Reason out of the mare Dusty Lane Lynn. She by What a Monster. Like I said, 5th wins. Old Oscar up the inside. Good job, Chris. And a little performance for you.